Respiratory system is in charge of breathing. When we inhale, we breathe through our nose or mouth. The air goes to the throat and lungs. The lungs help take oxygen out of the air and into your blood. Your heart pumps the blood throughout the body because every part needs oxygen. COVID-19 is caused by SARS-CoV-2. A virus is really just a hum around genetic material and a few proteins. It can only make more of itself by entering a living cell. Its main way of spreading seems to be droplet infection when people cough or if you touch someone who's ill and then your face, say rubbing your eyes or nose. The virus starts its journey here and then hitches a ride as a store away. Deeper into the body, its digestions are the intestines, the liver or the lungs, where it can have the most dramatic effect. The lungs are lined with billions of epithelial cells. These are the border cells of your body lining your organs and mucosa waiting to be infected. Corona connects to a specific receptor on its victim's membranes to inject its genetic material. The cell, ignorant of what's happening, executes the new instructions, which are pretty simple: copy and reassemble. It fills up with more and more copies of the original virus until it reaches a critical point and receives one final order: self-destruct. The cell sort of melts away, releasing new corona particles ready to attack more cells. The number of infected cells grows exponentially and billions of viruses swarm the lungs. The immune system, while there to protect you, can actually be pretty dangerous to yourself and needs tight regulation. And as immune cells pour into the lungs to fight the virus, cells have neither ears nor eyes. They communicated mostly by tiny information proteins called cytokines. Nearly every important immune reaction is controlled by them. Corona causes infect immune cells to overreact and yell bloody murder. In a sense, it puts the immune system into a fighting frenzy and sends way more soldiers than it should, wasting its resource and causing damage. Two kinds of cells in particular have called first neutrophils, which are great at killing stuff, including ourselves. As they arrive in their thousands, they start pumping out enzymes that destroy as many friends as enzymes. Another important type of cells that go into a frenzy are killer T cells, which usually order infected cells to commit controlled suicide. Confused as they arrive, they started ordering healthy cells to kill themselves too. The more and more immune cells arrive, the more damage they do, and the more healthy lung tissue they kill. This might get so bad that it can cause permanent, irreversible damage that leads to lifelong disabilities. In most cases, the immune system slowly regains control. It kills the infected cells, intercepts the virus trying to infect new ones, and cleans up the battlefield. Recovery begins. The majority of people infected by corona will get through it with relatively mild symptoms. But many cases become severe or even critical. We don't know the percentage because not all cases have been identified. In more severe cases, millions of epithelial cells have died, and with them the lungs' protective lining is gone. That means the alveoli, tiny air sacs by which breathing occurs, can be infected by bacteria that aren't usually a big problem. Patients get pneumonia, respiration becomes hard or even fails, and patients need ventilators to survive. Now I will explain about ECMO. Look at this picture. ECMO is a machine that it can help people simulate the heart and lungs working. When our lungs and heart didn't work, we have to use ECMO. ECMO has an important job. ECMO outputs the blood in the venous line. Then the blood in venous line goes to the pump, and then the blood in the venous line goes to the oximeter. The oximeter turns the blood into red. Then the blood go to the arterial line. Then it cycles again and again and again and again and again, so many times. When cells die, they slow off into your airways, filling them with debris and fluid. Symptoms: fever, cough, breathing difficulties. How bad! Look, this is so bad. Proteins called cytokines are the immune system's alarm system, recruiting immune cells to the infection site. Look at this picture. This is worse than this picture. We know for sure that it's much more contagious and spreads faster than the flu. Coronavirus spreads faster than the flu. Look at this picture. Look. Although it sounds trivial, the very best thing you can do is to wash your hands. The coronavirus is encased in what is basically a layer of fat. Soap breaks that fat apart and leaves it unable to infect you. It also makes your hands slippery.